welcome into the red corner, Amy Foyle.
Now this is our 17th fight of the night. We've got Amy Foyle from 10th Planet Jiu-Jitsu fighting in the red corner, and this contest will be held at 52 kilos. She'll be taking on Charlotte Russell, who will be fighting from SBJ MMA.
So it says 10th Planet Jiu-Jitsu for Amy Foyle, but the guys in their corner and herself wearing the t-shirts walking out, it says 10th Planet Jiu-Jitsu, but it also says Bang Up Muay Thai. So that is Dwayne Bang Ludwig, you know, TJ Dillashaw's head coach. So hopefully she's going to have some good stand-up to go along with that jiu-jitsu.
If I do say so myself, Amy looks in very good shape. She definitely looks like she could stand and bang.
And her opponent, Charlotte Russell from SBJ MMA. Wearing traditional Muay Thai shorts, so this could be a stand and banger.
And it seems like both fighters have a lot of support in the arena today. That's what we like to see.
So final checks as she enters the cage. Looking very energetic in her corner. Hopefully that transfers into the fight. This should be a good one. Like we said earlier, the women always bring it. It's like they have to try and better the gentlemen.
In the red corner and representing 10th Planet Jiu-Jitsu, Amy Foyle. And in the blue corner, representing SBJ MMA, Charlotte Russell. And the judge and the referee in charge, Mr. Paul Nichols.
So final instructions by Mr. Paul Nichols. Both ladies are looking ready and up for it. Nice touch of gloves, back to the corner. Ready for round one. Charlotte comes out swinging. Absolute beautiful little combo there, finished with a headshot.
Indeed, she's doing very well. Good shots to set up the head kicks.
Yeah, excellent technique by Charlotte there. 1-2 hook straight into head kicks. Like textbook technique.
Indeed, and she's also the taller of the two fighters, so she's got an advantage there, a reach advantage, which she's shown that she could actually utilize very well. But right now, they're both in a clinch against the cage.
Yeah, and Charlotte break with a lovely uppercut left hook there. But Amy's coming back with a good barrage of punches of her own there. She's a little bit more shorter and stockier of the two, so she throws them a little bit sort of wilder, sort of hook style, but it was a lovely technique there, landed a couple of good ones on the way in.
Indeed, this fight is exactly turning out how we thought it would be. The women always come to throw down. Nice knees in the clinch from Amy.
Yeah, great work in the clinch there, lovely knees. She's got a half a plum clinch and like a whizzer on the left side, and she's using that to control her and throw them knees. Charlotte's trying a few knees off her own, off the cage. I'd like to see Charlotte maybe try and get off the cage and maybe break away, but Amy's doing a great job of pinning her and landing knees. There we go. Charlotte reverses it. She must have heard what I said to her. Needs to be careful though. Amy looks like she's trying to lock up a guillotine. She's got an arm-in guillotine at the minute, but it doesn't look like she's got the pressure to put it on. She might have it under the chin now. It's a little bit tighter. Lands a nice knee there as well, just to keep her thinking about the strikes as well as the guillotines. And does a backwards drop roll. It's a great little technique. Now pin her up against that fence. She's got it in tight. Charlotte's back up to her feet though, might relieve a bit of pressure.
And
She needs to be hand fighting now, hand fighting.
Amy needs to make sure she doesn't hold onto the guillotine for too long because she will gas her arms out.
She does the drop and roll again. Jeff's right, she steps over into mount position. Let's go and just starts landing some ground and pound. Great little sequence from Amy there.
Almost definitely, some good hammer fists as well.
So last 10 seconds, let's see what we can get out of the fight. Amy finishing strong on top. Charlotte using the high guard though, really well. End of the round.
That was a very entertaining first round from both Amy and Charlotte. Hard to call. I don't know what you think, Kassam. Who do you think has taken this round?
Very close round. I think Amy on the outside, Amy on the inside, using that clinch and then obviously the guillotine towards the end of the fight was really strong. She does look the shorter and stockier of the two, so looks slightly stronger, and she used that really well. But Charlotte on the outside, her technique is absolutely beautiful. If I was in her corner, I'd be telling her to stay away, use her longer range. She's slightly slimmer and taller of the two. Use her long range and keep Amy on the outside, keep her at the end of the punches, the end of them kicks. Amy, again, I'd be telling her to grab hold of her, get inside on that clinch, use the dirty boxing, the knees on the inside.
We're getting ready for the second round. And here we go.
So Amy steps out with a lovely couple of jabs there, straight off the bat. She keeps herself nice and tight. She's actually, although she's the shorter and stockier of the two, the way she throws her punches, especially that jab, really covers some distance.
It does. She uses her reach very well. Extends
out.
out.
Charlotte lands a lovely right hand though on the way in.
But this round looks more of a boxing round in comparison to the first round.
Yeah, I think they both landed just some good shots. They both had a little nod and wink to each other to say, let's bring it. Oh, lovely head kick straight up the middle. To Anderson Silva style.
It's a classic. Again, I'm very impressed with both fighters, but like you said before, Kassam, Charlotte needs to keep Amy on the outside and use her long reach. It's working well. You've seen it work well in the first round, in the second round as well, but now Amy's got the clinch and they're against the cage, jostling for position.
Yeah, I think that was very smart on Amy's part. She was actually getting lit up a little bit on the feet. Charlotte was using them 1-2s and then with that big head kick as well. And Amy clinched up, kept it in nice and tight, but she breaks and straight out with a teep to the face. Charlotte's technique's absolutely lovely.
That inside leg kick as well. And Amy attacking with 1s and 2s. Good head movement from Amy.
Yeah, she's like a little Mike Tyson, is Amy. Short and stocky, using that head movement to bob underneath and then coming up with hooks over the top. So Charlotte now controlling the clinch up against the fence, using them knees of hers. And a good turn from Amy, reversing the position. Charlotte breaks over some great strikes. Oh, and a lovely nice jab there from Charlotte. Ooh, just missed with the right hand.
Charlotte rather is doing the right thing, picking her apart from the outside, using the kicks and the long jab.
Yeah, definitely. She's staying on the outside, trying not to get pinned, but just as we say it, Amy forces forwards and grabs hold of the single leg up against the fence. But no, Charlotte was doing a great job, staying on the outside, using them nice long 1s and 2s, and nice kicks on the outside as well. Amy's done the right thing though. She was having a little bit of pressure on her, and she's closed the distance, trying to make it a little bit more dirty, a little bit more grinding up against the fence.
Yeah, I think she'll find it harder to take Charlotte down the way they're positioned now, and that's the end of the second round. Very entertaining fight this far, Kassam.
Yeah, it's been a great fight. Like I say, the women always bring it. It's like they've got a little point to prove that they can do it just as well as the men, if not better.
I'd say they've done it better than the men tonight.
Yeah, the two ladies' fights we've had have been absolute bangers. They've been absolute great fights. Don't get me wrong, the men have been great as well, but these women are definitely putting on a show for us tonight.
Now, going into the third round, I believe this fight is very close. Both fighters have got their own strengths. But, again, like I keep saying, I believe Charlotte needs to keep Amy on the outside and Amy needs to close the distance the way she's doing. So, third round, more action.
Yep, third and final round, here we go. And they come out swinging again. I love this women's MMA.
Amazing stuff, really is.
Talking of women's MMA, we've got Holly Holmes versus Miesha Tate tonight at the UFC. And we'll definitely be watching that live. It's such a great fight.
Indeed, seems like this Saturday is just meant for fight fans. We've got Battle Arena and then we've got the UFC after. So, great lineup of events. That being said, we've got Amy and Charlotte right now throwing down. Amy in the center of the ring, walking Charlotte down.
Yeah, Charlotte needs to try and... Oh, lovely step-in knees to the body there and a nice body kick. Charlotte needs to try and keep her on the end of them punches, but Amy's doing a great job of the head movement there. Bobbing and weaving, getting underneath them long punches and coming in with nice vicious hooks on the inside.
Amy's doing a good job of cutting Charlotte off whenever she's trying to move away.
Yeah, definitely. She's working really well. I think one of them knees might have hurt Charlotte a little bit, and Amy's dropping down for a guillotine again. I don't know if she's got it, whether it's under the chin. Charlotte really needs to hand fight. She shouldn't be able to get it from here, but she's got a big squeeze, and now she steps over into mount position. This could be it. She might have it tight. Oh, Charlotte does a great job of getting back to her knees. Excellent defensive position in there from Charlotte, getting from bottom position of mount straight back to her knees and standing back up, relieving the pressure.
Indeed, you're seeing absolutely everything MMA is all about in this fight. We've seen a bit of wrestling, a bit of jits, and amazing striking as well.
Definitely. Amy does that drop and roll again, but now Charlotte's popped out and she's got the armbar. This could be close. It's there, it's tight. I think she might be out. She might have stepped over. Might be enough to relieve the pressure. I can't quite see from this angle. It was definitely tight at one point. I think she might be out of danger just at the minute. See what we can do. Referee Paul Nichols is asking for a little bit more action from the girls. She's definitely out now. The elbows well past the hips. You can't put the armbar on from there. And Charlotte should let go and try and sneak out the back door possibly. She does. Lovely little scramble, and Charlotte's finishing on top. Absolutely ferocious with her ground and pound at the end of this round. Trying to win this fight, and here we go.
What an amazing fight from both ladies. They put on a performance.
What a great fight. And the crowd is appreciating it, making some noise for these two female warriors. And I both think they enjoyed it because they stood up, gave each other a hug with a massive smile on their face. Absolutely amazing.
This is another one that's a bit tough to call, Kassam. Who do you think?
Such a close fight. I wouldn't like to be a judge again in this one. Definitely not.
Indeed.
I really don't know how I would score that. I was watching it more as a fan than trying to score it, that fight. It's too entertaining to watch as a judge.
I believe the best way to decide the winner is for us to have another 2 rounds.
That would be a great idea. We should go to sudden victory. 2 rounds overtime. I'd love to see 2 more rounds of this fight. So Mr. Paul Nichols is just getting the decision from our judges now. Anxious wait for both fighters.
In the red corner,
And there you have it. The winner by split decision, Amy Foyle, representing 10th Planet Jiu-Jitsu.
That's such a close fight. I'd love to see a rematch. I think 3 more rounds would be amazing.
Indeed, Carsten. That being said, both fighters put on a great performance, and they both won in my eyes.
I'm out of breath just watching that fight. So far, I would probably say that's fight of the night. Unbelievable. Split decision. What's the point about it? Okay, well done. But, what do you do about rematch? Rematch? Okay guys, so if we do a rematch, we're going to watch it again.